Well, hello, everybody.
Hello. How are you today?
Yes, you guys, we are so excited to be back.
Yes, we are.
We've had some ups and downs, little trials and tribulations, but God. So we are back and we are just excited what God is getting ready to do again in this segment of Conversations with BlueMile.
Yes, I am your girl, Calandra Gant.
And I am your girl, Daphne Hilton.
And we are back, as she said. We had a little vacation time. We've had some personal things go on. And we thank everybody for your prayers and for your condolences.
Thank you so much for that.
And the loss of my mother. And I just want to tell you, I'm so glad to be back in the saddle, in the groove again.
Yes.
Taking it day by day. And we're excited tonight. We wanted to make sure that don't forget to connect with us on social media. BlueMileMusic at gmail.com is our email. BlueMileMusic.com is our website.
Yes.
You can check us out on Facebook, BlueMile Music, Twitter. We have Instagram.
Yes, BlueMile Music.
Right. So just make sure you connect with us.
Said YouTube?
Oh, and our YouTube channel,
BlueMile Music,
so that you can catch some of our previous shows that we aired. Y'all, we're excited. The next 3 months, we have some awesome guests, national artists, as well as local producers and engineers. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait till you see the flyer. We rebranded. We have new flyers out there.
Rebranding.
Right. We have some new flyers. So we're going to have a good time tonight. We're excited about our guests.
And don't forget, you guys, although we are hosting this conversation with BlueMile, we are artists as well.
Yes.
So don't forget to go to our website, Calandra.
Girl,
what is website?
Calandra.com. You don't know my name?
Is it Prince of Praise? What is it?
It's Calandra
CalandraGant.com, DaphneHilton.com. So
I'm
anything you want to know about us individually, please go to our website, DaphneHilton.com, CalandraGant.com, or look us up on BlueMileMusic.com.
Oh, I got offended because she forgot my name.
I'm telling my age. I'm telling my age.
Listen, tonight we have this
I'm so excited.
great artist getting ready to come on. Not only vocalist, she's a musician as well.
Yes.
We're gonna let her tell
trainer. Okay, we're not gonna tell everything.
Right. She got to tell her own story.
Yes.
So we're excited tonight, and we want you to get ready as we interview tonight Miss Angela Faye.
Yes.
Hey. It's so good to finally meet you.
Yes, in person, like virtually in person.
Virtually in person. All right, Miss Angela Faye, let's start this off.
And you're so cute.
She is. She is. So who is Angela Faye? Kind of tell us your history, how you got started. So if you had to tell us, introduce yourself to us and the world, who is Angela Faye?
Okay, well, hi. So Angela Faith is an R&B artist. So I'm an R&B artist. I've been classically trained first for 4 years in high school. I went to School of the Arts, and for the next 4 years, I trained at Berklee College of Music for 4 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so since then, I came out and I immediately started teaching, mainly pretty much like as a means to, because I needed to pay off like student loans and stuff like that. Right. But then I actually like fell in love with it. So I fell in love with it as much as I fell in love with performing, which was new for me because I didn't know I loved teaching that much.
Wow.
I started an LLC during the pandemic. Yes, a leap of faith.
You know how we do.
Yes. It started in April of last year, so we just had our 1 year anniversary.
Awesome!
Yeah,
congratulations!
So Sing Like a Pro, I pretty much just like give lessons over Zoom. So I give voice lessons over Zoom. So I have students in like Alaska, students in Illinois, Houston, Texas, like California. So they're pretty much just like kind of like scattered.
Yeah. Awesome. You know what, Angela, that's great because we have a lot in common. We're going to get back to your story, but even as as us Conversation with BlueMile, we also have our company BlueMile Music Consultants.
Yes, we
do. Well, individually, I do vocal training as well.
Yes.
And I'm the foundation vocal trainer. You know, I believe in the teaching how to keep the instrument together and
and what I do.
And she's the vocal technician.
Yes, I'm a vocal technician.
Right. So it's amazing how
I teach the techniques of how to overcome your weak spots. I teach different sounds, how to make different sounds, so you can give your song a little bit more texture.
Right. So it's so amazing. People don't realize how important it is to take care. This is our instrument. You know,
you only get one.
You know, some of us play piano. Now, you are a musician as well. What instruments are you trained in, musician wise?
Oh wow, voice.
Okay. Okay, I get that.
Okay,
that's a common misconception.
Okay,
so I am a musician by trade. Like voice is my instrument,
right.
but I do play like piano just a little bit, but I wouldn't say that I'm a pianist. Like I wouldn't.
Chords.
Right.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that I like, oh yeah, I can play for your church service. No, I can't. No,
right.
That's me and the guitar. I know I can play 3 chords. I can give a little bit of chord here on the piano.
Well, you know what? That's interesting because I was the one that when I saw musician, and we really don't think about it because this is our instrument, so we are musicians. I immediately said, okay, I wonder if she plays an instrument, because most of the time they categorize musician as you have to physically play an instrument.
But we are physically playing our vocal cords.
I would love to tear down that stereotype because that's
good. That's good because I when I read your bio, it was like an accomplished musician. So I immediately thought, oh, she must play the piano or she plays the violin or the guitar or something like that. Not realizing that your instrument is your voice, which it is.
So let me ask you this. What did you study at Berkeley?
Vocal performance and music business.
Awesome. So you know, there's a lot of people here in Atlanta that went to Berkeley. My actual producer, his one of the guys that he works with at his church went to Berkeley. His wife went to Berkeley. So I don't know a lot about Berkeley, but I hear a lot about Berkeley.
Right.
So. Yeah, it's a really good school if you want to learn contemporary music.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's great because we're actually, we're continually to study our craft.
You want some continuing education.
Right. So we're actually signing up for a songwriting class for Berkeley School of Music.
Yes.
So
she's already she got a certification through them another class.
West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia.
Oh, it wasn't Berkeley?
No, it wasn't Berkeley. It was West Virginia. But we're always trying to learn. Yeah, West Virginia in certification in today's music industry, so that we can learn the foundation of the music industry and the breakdown of the categories and how that works. But listen, so Berkeley graduate, dual major. Dual major. You studied at Duke Ellington School of Music.
That's School of the
Arts.
Performing Arts School.
Yeah, it's the Performing Arts High School in DC.
Yeah. Right, in DC.
Oh, I know about DC. I lived there 4 years. I used to live there 4 years. I worked at the Pentagon.
Oh wow!
For 4 years.
That is.
Yeah. I love DC. I actually lived in Temple Hills, Maryland.
Cool. Yeah. So my brother and his wife actually just recently moved out to Maryland. So like over by like that area. So
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
So let's continue to get in this. Okay, so you're classically trained, but you're an R&B singer.
Yes.
Now I understand. You have a current single called Mildred.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about that single Mildred, and you have an EP out as well. So tell us about the single Mildred, and then about your EP.
Okay, so Mildred is a song about my grandmother. So
wow.
Yeah, so I actually never met my grandma because she passed away before I was born.
Okay.
But she was such a great woman, and I know she was such a great woman because everybody just keeps talking about her. Like everybody keeps talking about her. When they want to be compared to her, they're just like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm like Mildred. I'm like Mildred." And I just thought that was like so interesting that like that her presence was still very, very like
awesome
in my life, even though I never got the opportunity to meet her.
Okay.
So my mom one day told me a story about how my grandmother prayed for a husband. Like legit prayed for a husband. But when she got off of her knee, she realized that she already had like plenty of love from like in her life from her 4 children.
Okay.
So she went back down on her knees and she said, "You know what? Never mind, God."
I love it. I don't know about the never mind, God, but I love it.
I just love that's my favorite story.
I love it.
God, never mind. Like,
wow.
Imagine, like, I mean, as women, like, we're pretty much just like we have like this like idea in our head that like, oh, yeah, that's one of our things on our list that like, oh yeah, we're gonna get a husband and we're gonna like raise our children with. But she legit just was so satisfied with herself, her relationship with God, with her children, with her life, that she was just like, my life is fulfilled already.
That's so awesome that's so awesome because when you are satisfied, you stop looking. You know, I had to learn that when you just stop looking and you just work you.
Yeah.
Be happy with you. Be happy with the love that you are getting from people that's around you.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with people that love you. Pour into them. They pour into you. Those loves, the love language, your love bank actually fills up. You don't even realize your love bank is filling up. It's like, oh, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm Gucci. You know how they say.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm Gucci. I'm good. It's amazing that you said that. I love that story about your grandmother. That is, I love that.
Yes.
Especially me, you know, a little seasoned. So, you know, I would love to be married again, but where I am right now, I'm Gucci. I'm okay with where I am right now. I love that.
Yeah, I love that too. I was just like, she said, never mind.
Wow.
So her, like, just like hearing about her life, it was just like, it was so fulfilling. Like, she literally was the type of person, like, if a family next door could not afford groceries, and she had it like herself, she doesn't even have to really know you like that. She can go down the street, buy you groceries, and put it at your front door, and not even accept it.
I love it.
Right.
I love it. And her legacy will live on for that.
It will. Now that's amazing. It's so amazing how there's a story. You know, you have good songs when there's a story behind the songs, and just now it makes me want to listen.
Yes, go back and listen to
Mildred
again.
Right, to find out. Okay, that's Mildred. That's what we're talking about. And what's the name of your EP?
So that's actually a single. So that's Mildred, and my EP, my recent EP, is named Love in a Time of Turmoil.
Really?
Yes. So pretty much what I was thinking about was like love during the pandemic.
Okay.
So at the time, I was pretty much just like locked away from like everyone in my life, like physically, except for my sister.
Okay.
You know, so like me, it was just pretty much like me and my sister, we were just like, all right, cool, we're going to do this. We got this or whatever. But on top of that, I was just like, really like, it kind of like in my feelings that I couldn't see my mom or anything like that. But I was just also like extremely grateful that, because like the coronavirus is deadly, that you know, like, nobody that was like close to me or like nobody that who I personally loved like passed away from it. So I was just like happy and joyous that I was still able to see them again. So so pretty much the entire thing was like inspired by like the people who are less likely to listen to the songs.
Gotcha.
So pretty much just like inspire them and just say like, hey, you should put on a mask. You know? You should social distance. Maybe not
you should in a nice way.
People in an arena is not the best idea, especially when you're not going to wear a mask.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Well, and you said it in a nice way.
Right.
Yeah, so like we all want to. We like I was really frustrated because I was just like, yes, we are all anxious to see our loved ones. We're all anxious for life to get back to normal, but we have to do the right thing long enough. So that we can
get back to normal, or our new normal.
Yeah.
Still being healthy and still being, able to see our loved ones without feeling like we have to mask up and all these other things, because, that was still our new normal, because the coronavirus has impacted us so much that it's going to always be in the back of our mind of safety. Wash your hands. Don't if she's coughing like this, or back away a little bit if you're sneezing.
Give me 6 feet
or something. We're always be thinking about that, although we won't be as not trusting, but still we'll be a little bit more cautious.
I think my favorite part that came from the coronavirus, and I know there was a silver lining to every terrible situation, but for this one, I find it really nice that now when somebody says that they're sick and they cannot work, nobody's gonna no one's
gonna question it.
Exactly. How many times have we said, hey, I have the flu, I'm coming down with something, and then your boss was just like, okay, and
what time you coming in?
Right. Exactly. Now they don't come in.
right.
Don't come in.
Or you cough at work and there's now you cough at work, you got to go home.
Right.
You can't even come to work with a fever. You walking through the door, they're checking your fever, checking your temperature. And also too, I thank God for this pandemic because it increases our cleanliness.
Yes, it does. I mean I have my hands before. I didn't think that it was that big of a deal. They're just like, wash your hands. And I'm just
it's a big deal. I think I have more hand sanitizer, more soap, more lotion. I'm constantly every day.
Seriously.
I mean, all the time. If I touch something, we were somewhere. She's Daphne, wait a minute, let's hand sanitize. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot, because we it's always thinking about being clean and being safe and germless and blah 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 and bleed.
Well, the thing is, people really should have been washing their hands before now.
But
they didn't. But now it's like you look at somebody half crazy if they come out the bathroom or they come out of anywhere and don't wash their hands.
I look at the feet though. I look at your feet. Angela, I look at the feet because I'm paying attention. That lady just walked out here and she walked straight out the door. You didn't wash your hands. I work for the CDC. I do see that.
I work with sound. So my thing is like if I do not hear running water after a toilet flush, we have a problem.
We got a problem.
Houston, we got a problem. You got to wash your hands. Listen, okay, we're going to take it back. We'll talk about the cleanliness all day.
Because you OCD.
Yeah, I got a little OCD in me. Let me tell you, I don't play that. But listen, so in your career, you've been around, you've shared the stage with a lot of artists.
Yes.
And that's amazing. We love to we love to see our sisters, our brothers winning and sharing the stage. So name a few of the people you shared the stage with, and how was that experience? What did you learn from that experience? I know a couple of them, Patti LaBelle and some people, but name a few more other people. I mean, because in just seeing her in itself is like, that's Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
That was intimidating. I was so young. I was how old was I? I was like 16 when I started.
Wow. Well, you look 16.
25.
Wow, you's a baby. Baby. You was 16.
Baby. Oh my
goodness. You look
goodness.
16. No more than 18. No more than 18.
Really?
But we have good genes.
Hey.
Black don't crack.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, you guys are personally beautiful. Like that's the first thing that I noticed when I saw you guys' face. I'm like, oh wow, beauty all around.
Thank you, millennial. We appreciate you, millennial.
Thank you.
My daughter is 22. She'll be 23 this year.
Oh yay! That's awesome.
I get it.
Oh, y'all,
great year.
So how was that meeting the different artists? Name some of them that you met.
Okay. I met Kelly Price. I met Kelly Clarkson, Pentatonics.
Oh yeah, I like them.
I love them.
Yeah. Who else?
You work with Quincy Jones?
Quincy Jones, yes. Common. Goodness gracious.
Let us see.
I got a question. I met Lettucey a couple of times. She's super nice. Sting.
I like Sting.
And Paul Simon.
Paul Simon, yes, I did.
Yes.
I was surprised to see that he was like, we were looking eye to eye.
Wait a minute. She said we were looking eye to eye. Just share the stage, especially with somebody like Lettuce.
I wanted to ask a question.
Go ahead.
So tell me about your experience with Common.
Okay, so my experience with Common, it was during a pandemic situation. So I had been recruited to write a song.
Wow.
I was recruited to write a song for the event, and Common just happened to be just like performing at the same event. And like the person who hired me just like mentioned it as if it were no big deal. It's like, so I think we hired somebody, what's his name? Comma?
I love it.
I was like, Common?
Are you serious? I love it.
You're writing a song that is going to be featured behind Common.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what you're telling me. And it's just like, is that important?
Who was the person booking? Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness, she is a sweet lady. She is so nice. Her name is Emily Green, and her spirit is like so light and airy and just like a ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
She like, and it's a ray of sunshine so much so that celebrities and like people, like they just swoop in to help her because she's just so kind-hearted. So she was getting names of people that she didn't even really know that was that big of a deal because of her nature, because people just want to come out and help.
Yeah, they're drawn to her spirit.
That's honestly like beautiful when like somebody has that spirit that, you know, you can just like bring people together, and Emily definitely has that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Right. So you wrote this song, The Call to Unite.
Yeah.
The Call to co-wrote it, and it was part of a COVID-19 fundraising event headlined by Oprah Winfrey. That's what I'm talking about.
That's amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? Before you say anything, I'm just listening to how God actually orchestrated and paved this whole journey that you're on.
Wow,
it seems like it's getting bigger and better every time.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That is amazing. Just to see the steps in your life and to see how these things are just kind of like just panning out and how you're moving like from like they say from glory to glory, or from bigger to bigger to bigger to bigger. That is amazing. I'm so proud to be able to at least speak with a young lady within your caliber, because it shows other young people that they can do this.
Exactly.
I mean, your spirit is bubbly. You have a wonderful energy. I just love this whole interview right now about you. I'm feeling good vibes here. So this is just really good for me.
Yeah, I know it is. It is.
I love it.
And we love it. You know, we love to see people win. That's what people don't understand. We love to see people win. And the younger you are and you're winning, it really just sets the stage. That's why we do what we do, you know, so that we can share our wisdom in the industry. We can share what we've learned and the hard, you know, the failures
and the wins,
you know, so that as younger generations come up, they won't have to go through a lot, you know, if they kind of get the wisdom. So you wrote it COVID-19 fundraising event. So that's awesome for somebody to ask you to write.
Yes. It's such a major event like that. with Miss Oprah. It's like
Oprah Winfrey.
That was insane because I was just like, oh my goodness, she's.
Did you get to meet her?
No, I did not get to meet her.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no. Believe me, I tried my best.
I'm quite sure.
My best. My best.
I know.
My absolute best. And then they just randomly had TD Jakes on there too.
Okay.
Wow, that's my dad. One day.
I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh my gosh. And they were like, so they had to like pretty much just like, they were sitting like waiting for like my song to be over so that they could come in and speak. So I was just like, they have to be listening to my song. This is crazy.
Oh, they are.
Wow.
That's amazing you said that because I was talking with someone today and we're actually embarking on some film and TV projects. And what you just said, you know that they are listening to your song.
Yep.
And I was telling a friend of mine, I said, even though people will submit their music, just the mere fact that we will sit and listen to their songs as an artist, that's an honor that somebody will actually take the time out to listen to my music.
Right.
That is amazing. You said.
Yeah, it really is because like that's time that they can never get back. You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
The fact that people listen to it and the fact that people actually like it, that in itself,
right?
Praise God. Thank you.
Come on. It's amazing. And I'm excited. You know, this interview really inspires me because there are some things that, you know, we're reaching to do in the industry and in our element. And it lets me know that strategically things will happen for you as long as you keep moving forward.
Gotta keep moving forward.
And you just be great in your craft. Be great in what you do. Have the right kind of spirit, approachable spirit. And if people know your character. See, character, integrity, and how your work ethic.
Yes, and your energy is all about if what you exude.
Right.
It's all about that because a lot of times people can smile and you can see behind the smile and it's not authentic.
Right. Right. So one more thing, what to do background for the Billboard Awards?
Yeah.
Now that story was amazing.
So how was that? How did you get to be a part of that?
Okay, so a friend of mine just randomly sent me this tweet that was sent out by Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
And he was like, hey, you should try out for this. Like, you will definitely get it. So like, okay, sure. So they just like wanted to see like a video of you singing, I guess, to make sure that you can sing, of course. And then they wanted to see like your Instagram page. So it's just like, okay, boom, boom, whatever. And I wasn't expecting to hear anything back. So like, I think like a week or two like went by and I did not see it until it was the fourth email, guys. Fourth email that Kelly Clarkson's music director sent to me.
Wow.
And they were just like, hey, last chance.
Oh, wow.
That means they really wanted you. That means they really wanted you.
Yeah, that was like insane to me. So I was just like, oh snap. So I mean, I get up at the wee early morning dawns of the dawns, and like I get up and I do my makeup and I'm just like, oh, okay, all right, we have to get it. So it was like Whitney Houston's Bring Me a Higher Love. So pretty much all I had to do was like, bring me a higher love. And I was like pretty much
and that was it.
That's all it was. It was like, bring me a higher love. And I had to sing it like 12 times.
Wow.
And like, okay, well, you know, like I'll just it'll be fine. So I just sent it in with all the requirements. And then the Billboard Awards passed and I just elected not to watch it because I'm just like, huh. And then my mom was just like, if you don't sit your narrow behind down or you don't watch it.
I mean, because that's great though. I mean, that's a great, man, that is a great opportunity to be sing behind. So you sung behind Kelly Clarkson, right?
Yeah, and the Pentatonics were involved, and then Sheila.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so pretty much.
Yeah, I love them Pentatonics.
Aired, I really wasn't expecting to like see myself on there because they were just like, oh, it's gonna be like a panel, like behind like everybody, like it's just gonna be a choir. They used my square like a good 4 times.
Wow.
And I was just like.
Yes, I love it.
I would have did the same thing.
Me too. I would have.
Did y'all see me?
I know it.
Screenshot. I was just like, oh, they used it multiple times. Oh,
right.
Screenshot.
Right. Screen record.
Right.
Screen record. Screen
but you
record.
know what? I am so. This makes me so happy.
I love it.
Makes
Genuinely
me so,
happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It makes me so happy. And before we get done, let's talk about why you started the startup company, Slap.
But I don't have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your question?
But I had a question.
What's your
Angela Faith?
That's
right.
Your name, Angela Faith.
What does it mean?
What does that mean?
That's my name.
That's
what my mother named.
Wow.
That's your middle name?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
That's my legal middle name.
And did she tell you this? So she didn't tell you how she came up with that name? Because it's almost like Angel and Faith.
Right.
Oh, I've been told that. So my mother pretty much just like always knew that I was going to be a messenger of some sort.
Yes.
As a child, I had a very big mouth. I like pretty much like I couldn't hold water. Like it was a secret to be had. It was just like the trick to keep it was do not tell Angela.
But I knew it had to have meant something.
Yeah.
An angel of faith. I just love that.
Yeah, Angel. That's good. You know, that's why they say you got to be careful with how you name your kids because there is something in a name. Everybody's name means something.
It means something.
You know, so be careful in what you put on your child, what you put on them as far as their name.
Right.
Because this is what they're being called daily, and hopefully it's a name that has powerful meaning.
Yes.
Or represents who they are.
And represent who they are.
You know, what does Daphne mean?
Daphne is a delicate flower.
Okay.
That fits you.
Delicate flower.
Yeah.
My name means lark. It means singing bird.
No way.
Yes, it does.
It's calandra is a bird.
It's a lark in French. That's what it means.
That's amazing.
Yes, and so I didn't know if my mother knew that. I doubt it. But to name me Calandra, and then when I was in school,
that's wonderful.
We looked it up, and it means singing.
Let me
bird.
see.
Calandra means larks. She gonna try to prove me. You know.
No, I promise you, I'm not. I just want to confirm.
Listen, people,
you know how I am. I have to Google.
Well, she's a Gemini, which means that she questions everything.
I do.
I see.
So if you tell her,
I do.
I ride a plane in the blue sky. Well, why you ride a plane?
Yes, in the blue sky.
So that's her question. So listen, while she looks that up,
I'm not actually.
I know, right? Listen,
I'll do it later. She made me not want to do it.
Listen. So, why did you think it was important to start up the company Slap? You know, that company, and definitely teaching young people.
Yes,
that is a big heart of mine because I've always worked with young people, mentored them, taught them music,
minister,
piano, voice.
Yes.
So I think people don't understand how important music is.
Yeah.
Well, music helps people in their studies. They help kids in their studies because music, you got to know math. Mm-hmm. Math and music. I did a summer camp where we taught science, math, and music.
Yes. And
it all incorporates together. So what was the reason for Angela to do the startup company?
Because I loved it.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was that I loved about teaching, but I just loved it.
Yeah.
It did my heart good. To see the kids like improve. And then it got to the point where I was just like, I knew I loved it when some of my students started surpassing me in certain areas, and I was following them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's this one student that I have who there's this breathing exercise that I do called the ABC exercise.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Where we breathe in for 4, and then we say the alphabet as many times as possible. So the goal of the exercise is to learn breath control.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
One of my students practiced it in her spare time so much that she beat me a couple of times.
Wow.
And I just rejoiced because I was like, yes, you surpassed me. And I was just like, this is my calling. Because like
That's amazing you said that.
I have been with so many teachers, even at Berkeley, who don't like that,
right?
You know, who don't like for their students to surpass them in their careers and stuff like that. And at Berkeley, especially, that happens a lot. So I'm not going to say all, but some of the teachers there can be bitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, this person who I taught 10 years ago now is like past me or whatever. But if you're really going to be a teacher,
that's what you should look for. It
comes from here.
That's what you should look for.
Yeah, you have to like pretty much just like it's out of love. It's out of I want you to succeed. Like I want you to fulfill your dreams. You know.
Right. Yes. That is true. And what I was gonna say was now that the arts is not even in the schools. Yeah. It's so much needed with our young people. Yeah. You know, I'm a youth minister and been working with young people for umpteen years. And one thing I can say also, music is universal. Yes. So it reaches so much past ethnicities and races and all, you know, even age, anything. So I think having music, either vocal or music, playing a music instrument or whatever, it just alleviates or helps the child with other areas in their just them developing. This is what I've learned just in developing. It teaches them even patience and direction. And like my daughter is, she's at dance practice now. No, she's at praise team rehearsal, but she dances and both of them been dancing since they were 3. And I noticed when I put them in dance, they were able to sit down and be still. Because at one time they couldn't sit down and be still. So when I put them in dance, because they had to pay attention, the attention span expanded.
What?
Now, some kids they have real short attention spans. So my kids, I noticed when they were in dance, when I put them in dance, and now they're singers as well, they actually learn to be still enough to learn. Right. And that's what the arts does. And when they took, I'm much older, so I talk about it. When they took arts out of the school, when I was in school, I was in a performing arts school. I was too, she was too. So it's hard to find, unless it's a magnet school, it's a performing arts school. But some schools actually had the arts in school. You had to have music. You know, you had to go to drama. Now a lot of the private school, because both my daughters come out of private school, they still have music and they had to have drama and they had to do a play. But in these public schools, they took all of that out.
Yeah, they did.
Some still have chorus as an elective.
Yeah, but you know, it's so important, and that's why it opened up an avenue. It was easier for me to go into the schools and teach it in an after school program. You know, the music, the voice, the piano, the violin, or whatever the instrumentation was, drums, just to keep them focused. And I, you know, music is just like breathing to me.
It's universal. It brings life to you.
It does.
It speaks when words can't speak to you.
Right. So
I should write that song. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's some good lyrics right there.
But listen, so I am so glad that someone in your age range is now pouring into other young people, and people don't realize we have to pass it. We was talking about this today, passing the torch. We have to teach one, you know, each one teach one.
Teach one, reach one.
Yes. So we got to teach so that they can teach somebody else.
Exactly.
So that we can pass on more than just negativity, but we can pass on music. We can pass on the legacy
of music.
And so, you know what, Angela, Faith, we salute you.
Yes. And we love you.
We love you. We're excited. We're gonna go and support your music. We believe in supporting other people.
And you have a wonderful voice.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to my sister-in-law, Jacqueline Hilton, for to giving you a referring. Yeah, I couldn't get it out. Referring you to BlueMile, Conversations with BlueMile. That's actually my sister-in-law, and she's doing some great things, honey, in this whole acting community. So thank you so much for saying yes to us. This has been
for having me. Yes. I'm honored. I will go support your music as well and your website.
Thank you.
I have yours, Miss Cassandra. I don't think I have yours yet. So, just like,
okay.
I'm doing it now.
Got you. Got you. We definitely would do that. Listen, let everybody know how they can reach you, subscribe to whatever you have going on. We have it going across the screen, but let them know as well.
Yes, to make sure we got everything correct.
Right.
Okay. Well, it looks like you guys have it down pat pretty well. So my Instagram handle is I am Angela Faith. So you can find me on I am Angela Faith if you just like type it in on all platforms.
That's awesome.
First person. So my website is www.iamangelaffaith.com. And my Instagram handle is I am Angela Faith. My Facebook handle is Angela Faith, but it's also attached to I am Angela Faith.
That's awesome.
And my YouTube channel is I am Angela Faith. So
I love it. Yes.
All available. It was so great.
Yes, because I was in a class years ago and they said, if you do not have your tag as your artist name, you are not an artist.
Yep.
You are not an artist, because if you're an artist, you want people to know you by your name.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep. So we're so glad. All right, everybody. I love it. Listen, she hyped about it over
I know, because that just makes me happy.
Yes. Let me tell you, the energy on this interview has been awesome. We thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, beautiful.
We know we was trying to fit it in and get it in, and I'm glad we did.
Yes.
Guys, we just so excited about sharing this with the world about Angela Faith. Get to know her name.
Get to know her now.
She blew.
If you want her or you want her autograph, you need to go in and DM her now. DM her now.
So she getting ready to blow up.
Because our series is all about her. So it's right now, it's all about Miss Angela Faith.
It's all about her. So we're so excited. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're not going to keep you any longer. All of her information is on the bottom. Please go and subscribe to her channel.
Please
pick up her music. If you need some vocal training, we don't even mind referring you.
We will refer. Right.
I don't mind referring you guys.
Come on, that's what we do.
Technically, you guys,
like, people don't understand like how important. Just one last thing, how important it is to have like you guys as the vibe. Like you, like Miss Cassandra, you're the foundation, and for me, that was Miss Twine in my life. And Miss Anthony, you're about like all like the style and like the grace, like pretty much just like making like decisions as far as like ad-lib and like improvisation. And that was for me.
That's what I do.
The fact that I had like those two women, the fact that you just like pretty much like thought of that to combine that, it blows my mind. It's like really
cool. Yeah, he did that one because it works. Yeah, we're so different, but it actually works,
and people don't get it. So listen. Make sure we have our information down at calandragant.com, DaphneHilton.com as well. Connect with us on all social media. Also, BlueMile Music. But we're gonna let Miss Angela go, and we're gonna close up.
Give us something.
Yeah.
Give us something good. Tell us something that you want our followers and viewers to know. Just a word of encouragement for them.
A word of encouragement would be: don't stop, no matter what. Because I have had people legit tell me like, hey, you can't sing, this isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna be this, you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough. That is not true. Those are all lies. They are haters. Okay. So as long as you believe in yourself, and as long as music and dancing or like whatever you're passionate about gives your heart joy, you're in the right area.
Yes.
Don't listen to them. The haters. They're trying to keep you down.
She done told y'all they ain't nothing but a bunch of haters.
You done said that was a mouthful.
Yes.
Because there are so many people that will give up.
Yes. So Angela, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We will follow you. We're gonna stay connected with you. Ain't nobody asked you.
I'm already following.
Listen, ain't nobody
so good to
I picked me time. I saw your name. I was like,
listen, see that what we just talked about. Listen.
What? What?
You don't know how to amazing together. You guys are perfect.
Keep going.
She don't know how to act. We're gonna let you go. I will connect with you since somebody else is already connected with you. And we will make sure
you jump on it quickly.
You know, I do not like her right about now. Listen. So we want you to have a wonderful night. We thank you.
Yes.
We will be in touch. You know, maybe we can collaborate on some things. We love collaboration. We love collaboration. So please keep in touch with us. Get our number, our contact information. We'll get yours as well. Yes. And if
not, just ask Jacqueline. She got my phone number.
Yeah. Oh God, we will be in touch.
Right.
Woo-hoo, I cannot stand.
Come on, we're doing the interview, girl.
Listen.
I'm dying.
Come on.
Listen, I'm trying to finish. We're gonna be in touch, okay? Let me just say that. Cause somebody ain't acting right. She better get in the corner over there. So listen, we love you. Please continue to do what you do and do it well. Don't let anybody stop your journey. Don't listen to them. You know what your calling is. You know what you're here to do. Come on and help us change the world.
Yes.
With the music. Help us change the world with the music. So have a wonderful night until we talk again.
Yes.
Give it up for Miss Angela Faith.
Yes. Bye, beautiful.
Bye-bye. See you later.
My goodness, y'all.
It was awesome. My cheeks hurt from laughing. Let me tell you. But guess what, guys? We really love you guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget to connect with us. You see it going across BlueMileMusic.com. Connect with us on social media, Instagram. Let me tell you something. If you've worked with Blue Mile Music, please go out there and give us a review.
Yes.
You can do a video review. You can just type up a review. You can email us that review at bluemilemusic@gmail.com.
Yes, and we can post it for you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What we got? Listen, we have some excellent interviews getting ready to come up over the next couple of months. We have another great artist. Actress and host that'll be coming up next.
We are so excited, you guys. This month is all about her. Mm-hmm. So I know, we're two women in this industry, but we have to always continue to keep that at the forefront, that we are changing the game for the kingdom, and we are pushing those that are doing their thing. Yes, and we want to spotlight those, especially our women. We're doing our men as well, but sometimes our women, we forget that they are actually leading in this industry as well. So, but next month, you guys, we have great interviews. You guys, we're going to let you all in on some of our little secrets and our partnerships and who we're collaborating with. So we're really excited about that.
Yes, we are.
Because, I believe that God is very strategic in what he does. So, and y'all, please, again, support our affiliates as well as supporting us, because it takes a village.
Yes.
So please support our affiliates as well. And if you don't know who they are, please go on to BlueMileMusic.com and you can see exactly who those people are. You
can.
Also, as well as our page.
And can I say, I don't know, we want to say this though, as far as the music and producers and people that make the beats and stuff, we want them to send.
I mean, we can.
Okay, listen. With one of our
we had
partners,
to do that executive meeting before we tell y'all.
Right. I have to make sure I'm in order.
It's called executive meeting.
Executive meeting. We did a mini executive. A mini exec.
that little
mini exec.
Right. Oh, I need to get my nails done. Okay, anyway, I'm
Listen, if
Tracks
you
for
are
hire.
a producer, if you are a upcoming beat maker, songwriter, and you just happen to have great music, we want you to send it to us at BlueMileMusic@gmail.com. We have a partnership with TracksForHire.com.
Yes.
Mr. Dexter St. Job, Billboard charting engineer.
Yeah.
You like how I did that, Dex? Listen, Billboard charting engineer. Listen,
I love it.
We have a partnership with him, TracksForHire.com, where he's building a collection of music from great producers, beat makers, underground people that normally wouldn't get a chance. This is your opportunity to get placed. This is your opportunity to let your music be heard. We won't go into full detail.
Can I say a little bit more about that?
Sure.
Because Tracks for Hire, a lot of times it's hard for producers or songwriters or beat makers to really get in the light of artists that are looking for music. And what Tracks for Hire, which I love about Tracks for Hire, is that you'll have one person that's actually facilitating you getting your music heard to those that need to hear it. So, I mean, of course, you will get paid. Tracks for Hire is not for the person that's facilitating to get all the money. If you will get paid, but you would just be paying him a management fee to make sure that everything that you need is taken care of as a songwriter, as a whatever you do, composer, and also to get your music in front of those that need to for it to be heard. So I love this collaboration that we're doing with Tracks for Hire. So that is very important. We're building a catalog now with him, Dexter. You know now because we out here talking about you. So we are building the catalog and trying to just give those people that are interested as much information as possible before you say yes to coming on with Tracks for Hire. We are on Tracks for Hire as well. Some of our stuff. So we just want you guys to just be aware that are interested. Just hit us up on BlueMileMusic.com or our Blue Mile page, just Blue Mile Music. Y'all know how to get in contact.
You know how to get us. Listen. So we're gonna get ready to get out of here. We have had a wonderful time tonight. We hope that you've had a wonderful time with us. And we normally have a blue nugget for you.
But that's okay. The blue nugget.
You know what? We can improvise with the blue nugget. Listen.
Go ahead. So, okay, blue nugget. Go ahead.
No, that's your lane. Do your blue nugget.
But we sometimes we cross in each other's lane. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
That's okay. I really don't. Go ahead.
I actually do have a blue nugget.
Go ahead.
Since so much has been going on in these past couple of months, really. And I want you all to understand, you do not have to wait to follow your dreams or wait for someone to open up a door. Open up the doors yourself. Keep moving. Keep going forward. If no one is asking you to come onto their platform, create your own platform. Look at us. Because a lot of times when you create your own platform and it becomes what God has called it to be, then people will come to you. So I just want someone.
He touched you tonight.
Yes, always. He always touches me. He always touches me. Anyway, so there's something wrong with you. But I just wanted you all to really understand that, because I'm looking at how God is strategically moving several artists, even this young lady, Angela Faith, how God was just strategically moving her, because a lot of that wasn't her just going and asking. Somebody called the relationship she's created. Those are the relationships that she got that got her where she is now and is going. So create your platform. People will come to you.
They will
come to you and create those relationships around you. You shouldn't have to chase it. I'm learning this, and I wish somebody would have told me this. Just create your platform, Daphne, and people will come.
They will come. She's speaking the truth. We've been in the game a long time. And when we started, we made some bad decisions about trying to chase the dream, or not chase the dream, but chase after things instead of just being ready for the things that God was bringing. Just be ready.
Just do you and be ready.
Yes. So we got to get out of here, guys. Our time is running low, but we've had a great time tonight.
This has been good.
It's been real good.
And continue to pray for Calandra.
Yeah.
In the passing of her mom. So continue to keep praying for her because she needs your strength.
I do.
Right now, you guys. So much has been going on in this world right now. But right now we're just gonna focus on Miss Gant.
Yeah. So you guess what? We got new music coming out soon. Keep your ear to the ground. Doing it in a different way. We got something coming up soon in July. And it's going to be something real, real good, you guys. We are still artists. We are still pumping out this music. We're still creating. We're still writing.
Yes.
God is opening up doors.
I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying I can't wait. We got we're collaborating on some music, and we just don't know what we're gonna do with it yet, but it's gonna be fun.
Baby.
It's that do. I can't wait.
Listen, we get excited about this thing. We are crazy.
Can't wait.
Guess what? We get ready to get out of here. We love you.
Love you guys.
With everything in us. I am Calandra Gant.
And I am Daphne Hilton, and we are
changing the game for the kingdom. We out of here.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.
BlueMile is a company started by two international award-winning recording artists who saw a need for something different in the industry. Music is what we know, do, and love. Our mission is to fulfill the mandate to educate, empower, and enlighten individuals by sharing musical knowledge to promote individual success. We offer vocal training and techniques, artist consultation, event structuring, songwriting, and studio sessions. Visit our website at www.bluemilemusic.com. Blue Mile, changing the game for the kingdom.